say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to First John, 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to First John, I read in verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Marshall.
Out there teaching it like we teach. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. They
say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
All right, we in the game. That cup right there. Yeah, we in the game. We back. We in the building as if we ever left the water out of the refrigerator. We back. We back. I say that every time as if we ever left, my Charlotte. We ain't going nowhere. You understand?
God,
we ain't going nowhere. You know what else that hasn't gone anywhere? The Christian church. Man, like why hasn't that rat hole of a ship just sunk? You understand? Like, why don't it just sink, my Charlotte? You understand? This is insane. Oh man, hold on. God damn it. Hold on. On the laptop, I gotta pull it back up. On the laptop, I thought I had that damn thing charged. But I guess I didn't. But why hasn't that rat hole that they call the Christian church, why hasn't the ship just sunk? You know what I mean? You ever seen a movie where a ship just sink? You know what I'm saying? Got a hole in the bottom. The Christian church got a lot of holes in it. And got a lot of holes in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of holes in the church. Okay? Good goddamn night. And our people, man, they love that film. But before we get to the topic, I wanna play this first video. This is something that everybody has been talking about lately, right? And it is, I know you heard of the story where the sister ended up unaliving a grown man that she found in her 13-year-old daughter's room, hiding up under the bed. So let me play this video, and then I'm gonna ask for the viewers. I'm gonna get their take on it. I want to see what everybody got to say about this.
Oh God, sir.
Let me play. Put my spiel in here. Oh.
Okay.
I'll do that once I get the video up. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Go ahead and put it in, Cap.
Nah, you got it?
I got the greeting. I can put that in.
Okay, go put it in there for me, brother.
Oh God.
Thwart, I appreciate you.
No sweat, sir.
All right, here we go. Let me play this.
Memphis, Tennessee has been arrested, and people seem to feel one of two ways. Either she was completely justified, or this was a totally senseless and premeditated crime. So I want to tell you everything we know so far, go over the affidavit that has been filed together, and then hear what you think about this situation. This is 36-year-old Kendra Scott. She arrived home at approximately 1:30 in the morning on Wednesday, July 15th. She says that she found a man under her daughter's bed. Her daughter is 13 years old and the man is 20 years old. Well, police say that after she found that man under the bed, she told him to get out of the house. And once he reached the front porch, he was shot in the back of the head. This is the 20-year-old man, Rodarius Morton, and he was found by officers no longer alive with that gunshot wound to the back of his head. Now, I do think it's important to note that this was not just a random stranger who had broken in and gotten under the 13-year-old's bed. He had been invited there by that child. It does not make it right that a 20-year-old would be communicating with or going to see a 13-year-old child, but he was invited there, and that's important to clarify. You can pause or screenshot to read this affidavit in full. I just have a couple of notes highlighted to go over with you. When police were speaking with Kendra Scott, she said, quote, "I saw a dude under my kid's bed and I did what I had to do." Police also spoke with a juvenile who appears to be the 13-year-old daughter of Kendra Scott. She told investigators that she invited Rodarius Morton to the home that night. He had come in the back door at about 1 a.m. Once Kendra Scott got home, she was banging on the front door, yelling, "Who's at my house?" The juvenile said she was scared of Kendra Scott because she had a gun in her hand. She was angry. She was yelling. And she had previously told this juvenile that if she saw a boy in her house, she would, quote, "put a hole in his ass." The juvenile also described what exactly happened. So once Kendra was let in the front door, Rodarius was found under the bed in the juvenile's room, and he was leaving the home with all of his belongings, which did not include a weapon. Kendra was yelling repeatedly, "Get out of my house." And once Kendra Scott and Rodarius Morton got onto the front porch, the juvenile heard one gunshot. So hearing all of that, I want to know where you stand. Was this justified or was it not? If I look at this case strictly legally and take the disgust I feel.
Okay. So I want to know, what does our people say? What does the viewers say? You understand? Because there's a fine line between, doing what you have to do and then doing things according to the law. You understand? Right. Two different things, And over on the one and only, you say you got a question? Type your question in the chat, and we'll answer.
Shalom, y'all watching Shabbat. What's going on, Cap? What's going on, Awesome Masha?
Yeah,
Hey, Shalom, y'all watching Shabbat. What's going on, brother?
Man? Yep. So I want to know, y'all type it in the chat. How y'all feel out there about that case? Was this a mother that did what she had to do? Or was this a senseless crime? First off, black people talk too fucking much. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just say that they fucking talk. Black women need to give me the scripture on that being fucking quiet out. Give me the scripture on being meek and fucking quiet, mashallah. I think a call he driving.
Come.
Yeah. That brother out there slave, the white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Come.
Yeah. Give me not the one in Corinthians. Give me First Peter 3 and 3. Our people think doing this right here, talking all the damn time, they really believe that is the thing to do, when it is not, man. You understand? Sometimes you need to shut your goddamn mouth. Talk too damn much. You understand? You talk too goddamn much, especially you sisters out there. You Negroes, y'all do it too, but you black women, boy, y'all talk too goddamn much. You just think everything that come to mind should be said. And the Bible says something about a person that says everything that comes to their mind too. We're gonna get that scripture next. But give me this scripture real quick, out and show you what the how the black should be.
Come on, sir. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 3. Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel.
So this is talking about the black woman and how she is. You understand? You ever heard something about don't let it be just the outside, but let it be something on the inside? Meaning, be a woman of substance. Have something going on other than them big old butt and them big old titties. What did my man say on that song? He said she got a big butt and big old titties. Bitch, you know you've been by a minute, so come and be my private dancer. I got the money if that's the answer. I really want to feature. Hey, don't just let it be your big old butt and your big old bitties. Don't let it just be that about you, but let it be something else. All right, and really let it be this one right here. Read, Masha.
Khan, verse 4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart.
The hidden man of the heart. Inside, what's on the inside of you. Let that show more and be more important. Now, the outside is important as well. You understand? We love y'all are beautiful. Guess what? And you can show it. You understand? We don't want you walking around looking like rag dolls. Okay? We want you cleaned up, looking good, smelling good, with your hair done, and all that good stuff. Nothing wrong with that. All right. But this should be more important, you understand, versus the outside. Work on the inside and clean it up. All right. Go ahead.
Khan. In that which is not corruptible.
So this right here, you can't corrupt this, because guess what? You could put your clothes in the washer and put bleach on it by mistake. I don't be knowing how that happened. You understand? I don't know if my reel was doing this shit on purpose, putting my colors in the machine, and oh man, got bleach on. You understand? She must have been mad at me or something. But I was like, damn, you put bleach on my? No, baby, I ain't put no bleach on your clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I took a word for it, but how does that happen? Go ahead.
Khan, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit.
An ornament is something small, right? A little small decorative piece. The ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. Go ahead.
Which is in the sight of God of great price.
Which is in the sight of God of great price. Oh my God. What they say? Money can't buy this. Money can't buy a woman that know how to shut the fuck up. Money can't buy a sister that know how to keep quiet. Money can't buy that. And to God, that's of great. I don't they say that they married to God in the church?
Sir.
Christian women are the ones that got their mouths open the loudest and the most. Damn. They talk about them the sisters in the hood and the ghetto and how ghetto they are and ratchet they are, but I think the Christians in the church mouths bigger than the goddamn ones in the hood.
Hey, Cap, the bigger the hat, the bigger the mouth.
Hey, that you might be right on that one, brother. Bigger the hat, bigger the goddamn mouth. Damn, Bob. That's cold right there. That might be a fact. But the Lord said an ornament of a meek and quiet damn woman. This sister, from her daughter's statement, she's not meek and quiet. You understand? I can understand possibly her frustration, right? Because she's dealing with a teen, right? And obviously this was, maybe she snuck someone in before, or she heard her talking to some boys, talking about coming over to the house or something, And the mother said, if I catch a boy in my house, I'm gonna put a bullet in his ass. Lord,
So I understood, Cap.
go ahead.
I mean, sometimes a person having a weapon in their possession is just dangerous. Like, especially women. Like, it's some Negroes that just shouldn't have a gun. Period.
Right.
You
That's
know what I'm saying? And it's just some women that shouldn't have a gun because you think that's an extra layer of protection for you to do some things that you shouldn't do. That's the first. You're not looking to resolve a situation. You're looking just to pull out a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And you know what comes with that, Cap. We've always heard of, don't bring no pistol. You know what I'm saying? Unless you gonna use it.
Don't use. Unless you gonna use it.
Don't show no pistol unless you gonna use it.
Hey, my grandpa Candyman taught me that. You hear me?
Right.
He says, "Son, let me tell you, he kept. And look, I had to go get one in remembrance of my grandpa. Boy, I went and got his favorite gun. You understand? And I went and got me one, and I named it Paw Special. You understand? That 357. You hear me? Ooh, that was his favorite gun, boy. And he told me one day he pulled it out, was putting it up, and I said, "Papa, that's your gun?" He said, "Yeah, son." He said, "Let me tell you something." He said, "You ever pull one of these, you better use it." You hear me? My grandpa told me that. So and now, like you said, my child, that is getting a lot of us jammed up to where the woman is outside her door, screaming, yelling, going crazy, okay, crashing out with the pistol in hand.
Right.
Okay. So you know what she finna get hit with, by that daughter's statement. You understand? And by her crashing out with it in hand, then turn around and find him under the bed. It's not like you turn around and say, "Oh shit," and pop, pop, pop. You understand? Right. Under the bed.
Right.
That was the time for you to do what you had to do. Somebody might believe you then.
Right.
You but you let him you tell him, gather his things and get out. No. Damn, I just tripped off my background. You ain't tell me my shit was shit backwards. Hold on.
Your background is up, Cap.
Huh? No, it's backwards.
It's backwards.
Yeah, the mirror thing is on. Hold on.
Nah, okay, you had to show me the right way because it's like that on the background too, on the main background.
No, hold on. I don't know how this damn thing keep coming up though. You see it now?
It looked the same. It didn't change.
No, it did. The words was on the other side of the screen. You didn't see it?
Nah, it ain't moved.
It was backwards. Yeah, that mirror option. I don't know why that thing it do that. It reset. I had to turn the shit off every single time, and I forgot that this time to do that. But it's absolutely fine on the background. It's reading where you look at the screen and you can read it properly. But when the mirror effect is on, it turns it around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was backwards. Yeah. Look, my Shelly got me backwards and ain't even said a word.
Cap, I ain't seen it, sir. If I would have seen it, I would have let you know.
What should I do about that, brother? Should I take
you didn't talk me about. You didn't talk me more brotherhood than that. I ain't gonna let you.
The council about this. What should I do? What should I do with this, brother? No, but yeah, back to the story. But the sister, like I said, had you been, startled, like I said, catching him under your bed, then pull your pistol, then turn around and fire, somebody might believe. But you turn around, you outside, according to your daughter, bamming on the door because they done locked you out, saying, if it's somebody in my house, better not be nobody in my house while you got the gun in hand.
Right.
You this is not considered you did what you had to do. That's not going to be according to the law. You understand? Even though she was a minor and he was an adult, you are still, according to the law, not going to be granted. I did what I had to do. They're not going for that.
Ain't no stand your ground. That ain't none of that.
They are not going for that.
Mhm.
You understand?
All kinds, sir.
Because of her, because of your actions. When you said get your stuff and get out of here. Wait, why are you doing that? Why aren't you calling the police? Why aren't you calling the police and getting this young man arrested for him dealing with your minor child? That would have been more so doing what you had to do.
Right.
Versus letting him walk out, crashing out on him, going off on him, and then as soon as he gets to the porch, you turn around and hit him with one to the back of the head. You are not going to get away with I did what I had to do. Because he was a grown man and she was a 13-year-old girl.
Dang,
Yes,
that's crazy.
That was completely wrong of him. That was completely wrong. And I'm sure he
Slack, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was reading briefly over this story yesterday. They ended up charging her with first degree murder.
Oh yeah.
But the first thing I thought about was like, dang, she only 13. She still look like a preteen. I see it was something said to her like, why is this 13-year-old feeling the need to be having 20-year-old boys and in the house anyway? And why is it that the mom got to threaten her? Like, what's going on as far as the supervision? Apparently there's no father there. This little girl must came up pretty fast and was seeing some things to be doing those things at 13 years old.
Yeah.
And like you said, now it seems premeditated, her not knowing the law, because like you said, if she was gonna do something, you should have just did it, right then and there. You didn't let the man get his clothes, get out the house, and bust a cap, and back his head.
Right.
Uh, they may take some consideration, but I mean they did not because they charged her with first degree murder.
Oh, no,
So I just when the cap as a father. Say if it was a father, a daughter, and and it was on the other foot. I mean, as a father, what I'm saying, in that moment, you know what I mean. What you think a lot of fathers would have did in that situation?
man, a lot of fathers probably would have put hands on him and
Yeah.
probably would have called police right there on the spot. You understand? Not turn
Right.
around. What the hell you doing? Get out from under this damn bed and get your ass out of here.
Right.
And then attack him when he get outside. Oh no. You
Yeah.
understand?
She probably the
You
lock
can-
is sir.
You getting
Oh
choked
man.
in the bed. You understand? That's where you getting choked at. That's what I believe most fathers would have done. I believe most fathers would have handled that shit on site, not done it that way. And the reason being is because most women are emotional, man. This is why they need a man. She probably thought she could handle it, but she couldn't. You see that she had to threaten the little girl. You understand? She had to threaten her, tell her, "Hey, let me find somebody in my house, see
Yeah.
what I would do."
Right. That's
No.
what I was gonna say.
That's insane. She needed her father. That's what she needed. The black household needs the damn black man at the head of it. And the black man has to have some sense, not being a damn idiot and a stupid nigga, but one that knows how to hold down a house. One that knows how to lead his women and his children properly. You understand? According to God's law. So yeah, but that's what I think would have happened had it been a man. Yeah. Now I did see one video, okay, to where this brother caught an adult man grabbing his teenage daughter's butt. And the daddy was all the way off. Hey, Mashallah, see if you can find me that video out of where that brother caught his teenage daughter, a grown man, rubbing her butt, and he said some of the most ridiculous shit that a man.
Yeah, that's one of my posts, Cap.
You got that?
Yeah, that's one of my posts.
You had him at the park brother, play that video real quick. Now,
Okay,
I'm gonna show you a stupid nigga. You understand?
let's see if I can find it.
This is one of the ones I'm saying not to be like. You understand? Don't be a father like this guy here. Okay? Do not be a father like this guy here. And viewer discretion is advised, okay, on this video that we're about to play. Okay, because it got some words in there. The father gonna say a couple of things, you understand, that is actually disgusting, you know. And he think he ate. Ain't that what they be saying? When they say something or do something, oh, he ate. They think he think he ate, but he really didn't. You understand?
Let me see. This is the cut. I cut it down.
You say you did what? I just want a couple minutes of it. I don't want to play the whole thing.
Yeah, I had it. I'm gonna give you exactly what I put on the page.
Yeah, just play the video. Just whatever you got, just play
yeah,
it. Come on.
Yeah, I have to. It take a minute, Cap. Hold on 1 second, sir.
Oh, okay, no sweat.
Okay, here we go.
You run, I'm gonna kill you. Now, which motherfucking hand did you touch my daughter ass with? Put both your hands up there. So, right now, I should shoot you in both your motherfucking hands. Better yet, I should make you suck my dick on Facebook. You like?
Okay, stop it right there. That's it. That's it. That is it. That is it. You can take it down. You can listen. I don't want to hear no more from this father right here. Okay, this is a stupid nigga. You understand? Yeah. That is not justice. You understand? For you to turn around and tell this man you should make him put your penis in his mouth for him touching your daughter. What you think your daughter's gonna think about you? Wow. You understand? While you sitting there, yeah, daughter, look at this. This is what I'm gonna make the niggas do to touch you again. Let a nigga touch you again. This is what I'm making. What is wrong with you? Now that's the father that I don't want you to be like. Don't be a stupid nigga like him.
Right.
Because that was ridiculous. You understand? That was ridiculous. So don't act like him and get no weird, nasty shit in mind to say and do to somebody that committed a crime against your child. She's never going to look at you the same. I'm pretty sure she's looking at you crazy now, knowing that you said what you said to this guy.
That's crazy.
That you crazy. I'm like, damn, hold on, dog. What? You gonna make him do what?
They're gonna do what?
Oh my God.
Is he enjoying that?
Oh my God. That's not a sentence, you know what I'm saying, for a crime.
That sounds like pleasure for him. I'm like, whoa.
Hey, that's what it sounds like. So don't be a father like him.
God.
Catches an adult man with your underage child. Don't be stupid like him, man. You understand? So call the goddamn police and get these perverts locked up. Don't fuck you letting them go for. Why are you letting him go? Why did you tell him to get up, get his shit, and get out the house? Why did you tell him that? Instead of saying, no, don't come from up under that motherfucking bed. Stay your ass right there till the police get here. And you sit there and you make sure his ass don't get up. That's what you should have did. That's what she should have did. And let me tell you something. And this happens regularly, right? I had a little cousin that my big cousin, right? My little cousin ran away. Okay. She was, I think, about 13, 14 at the time, somewhere up in there. And she ran off with a grown man. Okay. And my big cousin finds her and locates her, goes to the house, tell her, get out that goddamn house. And told this man, you better not ever call this man again. I said, why in the hell didn't you call me? Or some other man in the goddamn family that could have took care of that shit. Why is you telling him, don't call her no more? You know what this dude did? 5 minutes later, she in the car with my cousin, and the nigga is on the phone talking about, baby, I miss you already. I love you. Like, what the fuck is, like, you let him go? Right. You just grabbed her from the house? You didn't report this shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is why men with some goddamn sense need to be heads of these houses. Because stuff like this is going to happen. And women that's emotional and just lose control and do whatever comes to their mind. You know what I mean? This is what's going to happen. You're going to be sitting somewhere in jail for the rest of your life because you can't control yourself. You have no discipline. You don't just get to react just because you feel a certain way. I get it. I totally understand. I would have been enraged too had I caught a adult man in the house with my underage daughter. You understand? I get it totally. I understand where she's coming from. But what I don't understand was the actions, the shit that she did, the things that she said. You understand? That I don't get. So, but I just want to go over there because everybody is talking about that one. Everybody is talking about that. And in the court of the law, there is going to be no justifying that case. She's not going to be able to justify that. You cannot. If a person punches you in the mouth and then runs away from you, you cannot shoot them in the back. You cannot shoot that person in the back. What you can do is real quick, you can try to trip them, make them fall. You understand? Right. You can stay right there. But you cannot shoot that person in the back that just assaulted you and that is running away from you. I know a dude I used to work with. He turned around and caught some people in his house, right? This motherfucker, him and his family, they downstairs, they about to eat dinner, right? And the dude was like, damn, is somebody upstairs? Instead of hearing some feet. You understand? He heard him walking upstairs. And he know all of his family, everybody downstairs. So he go upstairs, grab his gun, and start checking all the rooms. Caught the dude running up out the room. He chasing him out, you know what I'm saying, from one of the rooms. He had a big house. So he chasing him out. And the window that he came in, you know how two-story houses got staircases? You understand? And some of them be having windows at the landing, the middle of the staircase. That's the window that the dude put a ladder up to the window, and that's where he came in at. While family was downstairs, he snuck upstairs through the midway window. You understand? Midway between the first and the second floor. So that's how he got up there. So he was trying to go out the same way he came in. Dude chasing him, and as he got to the window, when he leaped his ass out of it, dude shot him right in his ass. Wow. Damn. And guess what? He went to jail. I think he got like 7 years for that. He went to jail for 7 years for catching someone in his house, running away, and shot him in the ass as he was trying to get out the window. Straight up. He went to jail for that. He went to. So you cannot shoot someone that is running away from you. Even though they just slapped you in your damn face, you cannot shoot them in the back. You cannot do that. Because the law looks at that person as they are no longer a threat because they are running away. Right. So at that point, that person is no longer a threat to you. That's what the law says. Right? That's what the law says. Now you know what we say. We say we ain't gonna give you the chance to come back. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna give y'all the oh man, here go the drug addict. What y'all up here crying about? What niggas is hey, everybody, Judah, when you gonna get off them drugs, man? Damn. Niggas gonna be
Cap, he must have heard us talking about white women. He just had to check in. He loved them. You know he loved them white women.
You know that's his favorite, boy.
Yeah, that's his favorite right there. He can't.
Hey, that white girl went on Sinetta and told it all, boy.
Oh man,
I don't even see why he even showing his black face around town nowhere. After what she said on Sinetta,
right.
Good goddamn night. Yeah, we know it. We know Mr. Drug Addict. Look at him. Look at this nigga. But going around trying to debate the damn Bible with everybody.
Right.
And nigga say he about to smoke over a blunt right now. You damn dope fiend, you. God don't use dope fiends, you junkie. You're a crackhead. You understand? You are a crackhead. And he think he in the truth. Good goddamn night. Man, do you remember when he sent everybody that when he was high and he sent everybody that twerk video?
Yeah, he was twerking. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God, that was gay as hell, man. That was gay as it could be.
Yeah,
this nigga sent a bunch of men a twerk video.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember that, Cap. I remember.
Everybody remember that. I know he tried to get high so he could forget it, but everybody remember now, boy. You a through piece with that one. He sent everybody, every man he knew and had in his phone a twerk video. He high and twerking. Come on, dog. Oh, come on, dog. You need to stay off the blunts, man. You need to get off the drugs. Jeremiah Judah. JJ 7000. You understand? You need to get off the dope, man. You're a man and you're twerking. Okay? You sleep with white women. You beat her up.
Right.
You went to jail. You understand?
Like, how you run around here talking about the white man as a devil and you sticking your penis in the woman, man? Like what kind of what is that? How does that even add up, man? You just put the Bible down, you know what I'm saying, and just pick up the Quran, you know what I'm saying, and y'all can do all that in the Quran. You know what I'm saying? He talking about show the video. You know you man. What man is gonna keep a twerking video in their phone?
Like, come on, man.
Hey, ain't nobody keeping no twerking video of you.
Hey, you know who got it? I know somebody that got the video that saved it. That he really don't want us to play it because I could get it pulled up real quick, but I'm not into men twerking. And I thank God you didn't send that shit to me. You understand?
God, show the video. We got the video, nigga. We got the video.
Damn.
All I got to do is make one damn phone call or text, and we can get that video on this screen of your nasty gay ass twerking. And you sent the video to men, dude. So stop it, okay? So go on and smoke your dope. Right. All right. Smoke your little dope, and go and do what you gotta do. All right. So I guess he got to have his little ritual. You know what I'm saying? He got to do his little ritual. Got to smoke that dope, man. Damn. Hey, and from the sound of it, hey, he mixing his weed with a little fentanyl. I believe he mixing his weed with some fentanyl.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to do some type of comeback or something, man. Ain't nobody dealing with you. Nobody dealing with you. You white, you Edomite lover. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody want no twerk smoke out. Nobody want that. Okay. Nobody wants any twerk smoke. You can keep it. All right. So give me was it Psalms or Proverbs 29 and 11.
All right, come on, sir. Stupid.
Yeah.
You said Proverbs. Oh, it's lucky. Hold on. Book of Proverbs, chapter 25.
Hold on.
Verse. Oh, okay. Come on.
Hold on. What's
show the video?
20, wait a minute. 29 and 11.
Okay, book 29 and 11.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 11 says, "A fool uttereth all his mind."
A fool uttereth all his mind, man. Some of you, you sisters, man, y'all talk too goddamn much, and some of you niggas talk too much too. You understand? You say any and every dumbass thing that come to your mind. She shouldn't have been telling her daughter that if she finds some man in her house, she gonna put a bullet in his goddamn ass.
Right.
She should not have been saying that. Okay? Only a fool says everything that comes to mind. Yep. Keep reading.
Con, sir. But a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards.
Guess what? A wise man know how to zip his lips.
Right.
Shut his mouth. You understand? Not say every damn thing that comes to mind. You don't do that. You understand? Just because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you want to do something to somebody, it don't mean you got to say it. It could be self-defense and what's going to happen, but because you run in your mouth, it could turn and be something else to where the law going to look at you like, oh, no, you planned this. This is premeditated. You understand? That's what they going to say. You planned this because you said it a week ago. And the daughter is now testifying. I mean, not testifying, but she made the report. Okay. In her statement that she made, she said, yeah, my mama told me if she catch a boy in the house, she'll put a bullet in his ass. And she did just that. So now that big fucking mouth, right along with your actions, is finna get you put in jail for a long time. Now who gonna raise the baby? Now who's gonna raise your children? I wonder if she got any more.
Now how many boys she gonna have under the bed now, Cap?
Now how many boys is oh my God, my child. How many boys is gonna be under the bed now? I'll be damn. Damn. Who's gonna keep the little girl safe from grown men now? That little girl should have saw her goddamn mama call the police and get that grown ass man locked up. That's what should have happened. All right. We got Halaka Mine in the building. Shalom, warrior.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashim.
Hey, Shalom, Adawanyam, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Baraka Thumb. Good to see y'all.
Damn right. Good to see you too, brother. What's going on?
Everything twab on my end, sir. How about you all?
Damn right. Hey, you already know it. You see what we doing. You understand? You know what we be up to all week long. It's teaching the truth to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? So that they can change their goddamn ways, and so that they can actually get in the truth, and that they can actually serve the Lord. But real quick, we're gonna get into the topic now. Play these videos, right? Because these goddamn preachers, boy, ooh-wee. Good goddamn, they pimping their members, man.
Oh yeah,
they pimping them people. And let me show you. Let me show you where black preachers get it from. Listen to this dude.
I said, but my daughter and my granddaughter, they call me I am that I am.
Did you hear what the devil just said?
Dang.
He said, they call me I am that I am. So basically what he said is he is God, because God made that statement.
That's right.
You understand? He is God in his house. And guess what? He boasting and bragging about it. He said, they call me God. I am that I am. And actually what happened, what was taking place when the Most High made that statement, he was checking Moses. Moses was asking too many questions instead of following orders.
Right.
You understand? And when Moses asked, he said, who should I say that sent me? He said, tell him I am that I am. Just hurry up and go do what I told you to do. That's basically what he was doing. That's not the Most High's name. I know them fake Israelites. That's what they say his name is. I am that I am. When nigga, clearly that's a statement that he's making. That is not his name. But you got fake Israelites that go around saying that's his name. Okay? But listen to him. Listen to the devil, man. And this is where, like I said, pay close attention, because this is where black preachers get this mess from, man.
You got to understand something about my daughter and my granddaughter. They call me I am that I am. Because I've never told them no. Now, you ain't going to believe what I'm about ready to say. I've been preaching 50 years and God has never told me no.
Ooh, you heard? I've been preaching 50 years and God has never told me no. And you know what? I wonder, did that no to his daughter and granddaughter come with something extra from this God? You understand? I wonder, because you know they are notorious for defiling their children.
Right.
They are notorious for it. And I wonder, did it come with a little something, since they calling him God? You understand? I wonder, did he do something to those kids? Because he never told them no. He never told them no.
Not one time. Now, I'm not better than you are. He just let me believe what I want to believe. In just a minute, I'm going to receive an offering for this place. My favorite part of the service is the offering.
Ooh, my favorite part of the service is the offering. Now check this out. Now, you can't be a bigger hypocrite than this dude right here. This is the devil the Bible speaks of. Not nobody that live under the ground. You understand? Right. Not nobody that lives under the ground. That's not the devil. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. It's the white man. And listen to him. Check this out.
Let me tell you why. It's not because of the money.
Oh, bullshit. You shitting me. That's what the offering is about. It's money. So how is the best part of the service is the money, but it's not about the money? Come on, man. What is he saying here? What is he saying here? Listen to how he is doing his members, man. To give him money. Now check this out.
If I need $1 million, I get it. If I need 10 million, I get it. If I need 100 million, I get it. If I need $1, I get it. We got a lot of people. If 500 of you gave $1,000, that's $500,000, right? With my half of your half, that's another $1 million. I got my lean on, man. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hey. I learned that from the brother, the black guy. You got to get that arm swinging a little bit.
You got to arm swinging. You know? So he claiming he got that pimping from the black man. But actually, it's in the reverse. The black man got the pimping from the white man.
Right.
You understand? The black man looked more cooler doing it. You understand? Because the black man got flavor. I ain't saying that pimping is right. I'm just saying black people have more flavor. So anything that we do, you understand, is going to look better than them doing it.
Right.
Okay. So, but he had to smooth everything over. He had to smooth that over. Y'all give $1,000, that's $500,000. And I'm gonna get it. Did you hear him when he said that, Marshawn? He said, I'm gonna get it. If I want $1 million, 10 million, I'm gonna get it. It's 500 of you in here right now. If every last one of y'all give $1,000, that's $500,000. Then my half, that's $1 million. What's up, baby? He had to play it off. He had to try to act like a black man. Try to tell a joke. When this shit ain't no joke. You understand? This shit is not a joke. This is not a game. Okay? That money is serious business to these preachers. And it ain't got so goddamn serious. Boy, they changing the names and got all types of things that they got them people sowing seeds for. It is ridiculous. It's shameful. And I just can't believe that our people still falling for the same old banana in the tailpipe. Right. The same old dildo up the ass. You understand? The same old Sakari. Okay? The same old Sakari, man. You know? Yep. So let's play the next one real quick.
Okay. So while you are doing that, we got a few comments from Jonathan Denil. So if you want to address them, he says 85% of all African Americans are part Caucasian. He said the white man you hate lives within. He said there's cream in the coffee. Then he said self-hatred is a mother effer. And then he said DNA doesn't lie, but racist wizards are always full of shit.
So why do I hate myself when I love me? You understand? I love being an Israelite. And guess what? Israelites are not white and don't have any white in them. That shit sounds stupid. Let me tell you something, Jonathan. You can't fool us with that garbage back here. You understand? You cannot fool with that DNA garbage. You can take that DNA nonsense and you can shove it up your ass. All right? Because guess what? That has nothing to do with the Bible when it says that you are the seed of your father. Guess what? My father, nigga, my grandfather, nigga, my great grandfather, nigga, my great great grandfather, nigga, my great great grandfather is niggas.
That sound like a good bloodline, Cap. That sound like a good bloodline, bro.
Sound like a bloodline. Ain't no goddamn drops in no percentage of no white people in us.
That's right.
You know, we too pure to be white and have a drop of white in us. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You understand? What is wrong with you? Yeah. And you right, Jonathan. I haven't taken a DNA test, and I won't because it's garbage. It's garbage, man.
It's like I could, Cap.
I'm a certain percentage of 20 different goddamn races of people. That's garbage, Jonathan, and you know it is. You understand? You know it is.
It's like if I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
Hey, Jonathan, we not stupid enough to even believe DNA because we don't believe that the white man is gonna take our identity and give it back to us. You think we that dumb? You idiot.
Right.
We're not dumb at all. We know to open this book and find out who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. And then you got to pay him $199 to get the
right.
You right. Pay him $199. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Is that Titus 3 and 9? When they say don't get caught up in the foolish genealogies, is that an example of this right here?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Come.
You don't have to go take a DNA test to know who your people are. You understand? Guess what? They wasn't walking around with a DNA test kit, swabbing mouths to see who was an Israelite or not. You understand? They wasn't doing that back in the day. And guess what? They knew who an Israelite was back then, and they knew who was not an Israelite back then. And guess what? We use that same method in here. Okay? We use the same method that they used in the Bible.
That's right. So like it, Cap.
Go ahead.
I got that precept, sir, if you need it.
Go ahead, you can read.
Khan, sir. The book of Numbers, chapter 10 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their poll.
Yep, there it is right there. By the house of their father. You understand? Didn't need no goddamn DNA. Guess what? If you obey the Lord, you won't need a DNA test.
Right.
You understand? If these women stay off of Maury Povich and paternity court, you won't need a goddamn DNA test. You understand? To know who your father is. Absolutely. And we don't need a DNA test to find out what race you are. No test is going to tell you what race you are. Jonathan, you are very stupid. All right, so let's keep going. Let me play some more of these videos, man. Show how awful these Christians are. And how they pimping their members, man. They pimping they goddamn people.
Simple favor. Can I get about 10 of you to bring me $20? Just 10 of you. $20 that you don't need. Because we're not going to get it back to you. But just run up and when you come and say, is that all? That's what I want you to say. That's it. Yeah. Is that all? Come on. Say, I wanted to give more. You only asked for 20. Say, is that all?
Right.
Is that all? I'm sorry to insult. Hey. I'm sorry to insult you all. We're just asking for 20. I want to show you something. 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 Can I get another 10 of you just to bring $100? Just $100.
Dang.
I want to show you something. I don't that all. Yeah, because I'm insulting you, right?
Look how easy.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? God bless you. Is that all? Yeah. Say it with conviction. You can leave it there. Thank you so much.
Say it with conviction.
Yeah,
that all?
I got my 100. Is that all?
Yeah,
Is that
getting
all?
that money. Dang.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Where's the $100 crew? Is that all? Is that all? He just rested here. Put it in my hand. Thank you so much. Is that all? I can't hear you.
Giving that money up.
Is that all? Where's the $100 crew? I got one.
Man, they got $100 crew cap.
Is that all?
Yeah, and the rest,
praise God. Just a simple
favor.
favor.
Money in our hand. You see that? Because I'm not gonna give it back to you. I'm not gonna give this money back to you.
Cap, I ain't never seen a $20 bill I don't need. I don't know what you talking about.
You can hand it over. You heard me? Where do you have money that you don't need it? I ain't never heard that.
Right.
Goddamn. The point of me getting the money is because I need it. But she said, hey, y'all, come on, just start bringing me $20 you don't need. And then say, is that all? You need more? Oh my God. Ooh-wee. The Christian church, boy, listen to this. It's got to be about this right here. It must be about the money, my shop. It must be about the money, goddammit. It got to be about the money.
Lock the door.
Right.
Oh, close the door. Nigga, close the door.
Right.
Close the door. And you had several preachers. I think
Nasty getting money.
I think you off mute on yeah, you off mute on TikTok, Masha. Yeah, it's got to be about the money, boy. Good goddamn night. That bitch said, I'm not giving it back to you. Bring it on up here. Bring me that money, and I'm not giving it back to you. God damn. But there's more, man. Let's keep playing.
He said, 21 people come now, wherever you are. He talking to you in this building.
Now, why does God always reach out and start talking to people about money? Do they ever teach and preach anything else? Every sermon has been about money. It's all money. Must be the money.
Right.
It must be the money. Because that's all God get up and talk about. Listening to these Christians, the only thing God is concerned about is you singing, dancing, and handing over that paycheck. That's all.
$1,000
ain't nothing.
$1,000.
$1,000 ain't nothing in comparison to what God's gonna do. There's plans that you have that ain't going through until you make that sacrifice to the Lord. The Lord said, you better come. I'm just a messenger. He said, there's 21 of you all sitting here. You put everything else on your credit card. I know you in here because the prophecy don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. He's not a lying spirit. He said 21 people in here. If God wasn't talking, nobody would have moved. He said 21 people in this building. That's what he means. He said 21 people in this building. How do I know God is talking to me? Because you got it. That's how I know God is talking to you. Because it's in your account right now. Because it's on your credit card right now. That's how I know God is talking to you. Well, I ain't never gave that before. You know what? In order to get something you ain't never had, you got to do something you ain't never did.
Ooh-wee. Damn, Marshall. Must be the money. Must be the money. God damn. This bro said $1,000 ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing, Cap.
$1,000 ain't nothing, man. And the reason that you ain't getting what you got, what you want, because you ain't made the sacrifice. You ain't made the sacrifice.
That's right.
And in order to get something that you've never had before, you got to do something you've never done before. Oh my God. You got to do something strange for some change. Because that's what's next. That's what's next. After these people give their last $1,000, the part of their rent.
Part of their life I could, Cap.
You understand? And they're going to have to do something strange in order to get that blessing after that. Because it ain't gonna come. Go ahead, Marshall.
Nah, it's like I could, sir. And that's why the Christian church is just so destructive and bad for our people, because God don't need your $1,000. I don't think he has any use for the paper money up there. But what he does want is he wants your obedience. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to do what the hell he tells you to do. You know what I'm saying? That money ain't doing nothing but going in that, that pastor's pocket to fund their lifestyle and get them Rolls Royces and planes and all the other stuff they get to do. But the Lord don't need your money at all. You know what I'm saying? It's a lock you, sir.
Yeah. What did Creflo Dollar beg for? The nigga wanted $90 million to get him a jet.
Damn.
And he got the money. He got
right.
The jet. He got it. He said he needs something fast to get around the world to do the work of the Lord, according to him.
God damn.
He said that new jet was gonna get him around.
Right.
And they raised this fool that money. They gave it to him.
Yeah.
That's insane, huh? But then won't even feed the neighbor kids that live down the street from him. Won't even give a homeless man $10.
Right.
But raise this fool $90 million for a jet.
Come on, sir. It's a big church. It's a big church down here in Atlanta. Where we go, go feed the homeless or whatever like that. And they in front of a huge church, and they all sitting outside of the church. Where is the church at? Why y'all ain't opening up the church and having some type of service where they can come wash their clothes, take a shower, get a good hot meal? After y'all stealing all that money from the community, you can do something at least. A lot.
No, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing but, like you said, funding their lifestyle. Because God just told me, y'all got the money. He talking to you. That's why you here. You got the $1,000 in the bank account, credit card, somewhere. Give it up.
Yeah.
The only thing she needed was a pistol in her hand and just say, "Give it up." You understand?
Right.
Give it up. Damn, that's crazy. But let's listen to the next one.
So a $10,000 donation into that assignment. That's not everybody in the room. Don't panic. Tell somebody don't panic. But there are some of you that are in the room, and some of you been more than that. There may be 100K seeds or whatever. I don't want you to give under pressure. You're not being manipulated to give. Come on, there's some that are coming up on stage. Can we clap our hands for them? Come on, if you clap, God might just give you tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions to help fund the kingdom. Amen. Then there are those of you that will stand with a $5,000 seed, and you're saying, Lord, this is what I have. This is a sacrifice for me, but I want to give it. If that's you, I want you to come up on this stage from wherever you are. Come on, there are many of you that can give a $1,000 seed. You get ready to break into 7 figures. You get ready to break into 8 figures. You get ready to see a wind of wealth begin to blow into the kingdom. You represent the kingdom as a whole, and I agree that there is a wind of wealth that's getting ready to come into your hands. There's some of you.
Good goddamn night. Good goddamn night. Must be the money, boy. This fool, this all they preaching about. This dude said
one scripture yet.
So that $10,000 seed into that assignment. Hand it up. Hand it over. You understand? Come on, not everybody. Calm down now. Calm down. Not everybody. But some of you niggas got 10,000 up in here. And we want it. God damn. It's crazy.
Obadiah, you got to show your screen. You got to show your screen if you want to come on our stage.
For the love of money, that's it.
Now show your face.
All preachers love, man, is that goddamn money. All right. Yep. That money. Hold on. It's more. It's more preachers preaching about money.
You don't tithe, praise God. The Bible call you a thief. Say amen. If you wonder why like there's holes in your bank account, it's because somebody is not, it has been stealing from God. So no matter what you got going on in your life, praise God, no matter what bills are due, praise God, none of that should take precedence over your tithe. Say amen. Just try it. You get, next time you get your check, try this. Take your tithe out. Quickly give it to God. And now say, God, bless the 90.
Boy, they got all of the tricks. Making the people feel bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, it's lucky, sir. Hey, it's lucky, Edwin.
Go ahead.
I thought the law was done away with, though. I thought we ain't supposed to follow the law.
Hey, except for that tithe law.
I thought you know, Jesus died for our sins and they covered in the blood. Why you got to pay the tithes?
You got to pay them tithes though. That's the only one.
That's the only
Christians want you to keep. Why? Because you tithing it to them.
Right.
You giving it to them, and none of those thieves, those Christian pastors. That's what I'm talking about. Calling thieves, because they are the real crooks. You understand? None of them should be receiving tithes. No Christian church should be collecting tithes. None of them.
No,
the church should be empty. Every last church should be empty, man. Instead, you saw that woman when she said, I want y'all to bring me $20 that y'all don't need. Come on up here. Come on up here with me. Bring me $20. Oh, now I need the $100 club. Come on with me. Come on, bring them up, because I ain't giving it back. Bring that money up here. You ain't getting it back. And you saw him running down there to give that money up, handing it over. God damn, man, that shit is terrible. That shit is terrible. The Christian church is the house of Satan, man. This is not a place. Like, is this all? Do you know how downtrodden black people are? And they go to this place thinking that they're going to get healed, and that Jesus is going to fix them and all their problems. And the first thing when they get there is you like, okay, now, sow their seed. Be obedient. $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. Come on. Some of y'all 100,000. So whatever you can give it. Right. Come on, let's give it up. You got 100,000, give it up. This is insane. Listen to this, brother.
Tonight, I want you to target your seed for the answers that you need. There are several categories that I'm going to ask you to sow at. And I prayed about and like, God, where do you want me to, how can we accomplish this? And I want you to obey God at the level that he instructs you. And so I believe there are at least 5 people in here that can sow $1,000. I want you to obey God at that level. And then I'm believing God, I'm releasing my faith for at least 20 people to sow. Matter of fact, I'm going to go up at 25 people who can sow $500. I'm one of the 25. And then there are some of you that I need you to stretch on tonight to be a part of the 50 that will sow $300. And then if everybody will stretch to do at least $100, we can meet our budget and be in the overflow, and we can make sure that all the expenses for revival and what we have planned is covered. Can we stretch on tonight? And so tonight,
can we stretch on tonight? Damn, how you sisters stretch y'all pocketbook? Do they still call them that? I remember back in the day they called it a pocketbook. How in the hell does a poor person stretch their pocketbook? How does a poor Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man stretch his wallet? How do you stretch it when there's barely anything in the goddamn thing, man?
All right.
But she say, hey, y'all better be obedient to God. Y'all better listen. Okay? You're going to turn around and sow these seeds in faith. All right? We're going to sow these seeds in faith. Okay? And y'all better be obedient. Whatever God wants instruct you to do, y'all better do it.
Whatever God, what they say, Cap, whatever God put on your heart.
Whatever you put on your heart. Bless his name.
Put that $100,000.
Name.
That $100.
Thank
$300.
Hey, this is crazy, y'all. Hold on, let me pull these videos up.
Okay, come on.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I just want to know how is it that they keep falling for the same. It's been that same hustle, you know what I mean? That auction line for the past 20, 30 years, and they just keep falling for that same hustle. You know, I just don't understand it.
It's that sales pitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, like if you ever listen to somebody that's trying to sell something at the end, they're gonna play on your heartstrings. They're gonna tell you that God needs you to do this. Then at the end, they finna sell that pitch. You know what I'm saying? But if you just give 100, the Lord is gonna just take away all your problems. You know what I'm saying? And our people sit back and they really believe that because they just that beat down. You know what I'm saying? The prayers ain't working. The eating healthy ain't working. Nothing is getting that rent paid. You know what I'm saying? That's something that ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So they just have a little glimmer of hope. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that if they sow this seed, that you know what I'm saying, it's gonna magically come. Now, it don't work like that. You gotta get your ass out there and get a job. You know what I'm saying?
It don't work like that.
It just don't work like that, you know.
Like that, my shop. You not gonna sow your way to financial freedom. It's not gonna happen. It's not. It hasn't happened. And real quick, mashallah, while I play these next set of videos, find me either a video or an article when they took Joyce Myers to court. Her white members took Joyce Myers to court because they fell for that sowing seed and get blessed abundantly by God, and it never happened. And you know what half of the church did? The white church went and took that hoe to court and sued to get their money back. Because they never got blessed all of them triple and $100 million folds that she said that people was gonna get. Like that, like Juanita Bynum said, you ain't getting blessed because you ain't sowing. You want something to happen, you got to do something you never did. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And guess what? They sued her. So find me that real quick. Let me know when you got it.
Okay, come on.
They sued Joyce Myers. She here in St. Louis. Yep. They took her to court and sued that whole boy. Ooh-wee. All right, but look at what's his name? Todd, Mike Todd. Look at this sissy, man. And listen to him.
This is one of the most spiritual acts you could ever do. Watch this, because God did it first. What church did God tithe to? You. When you tithe, it has to be first. For God so loved the world that he gave not one of many sons, He gave the first and only on the potential that all of his other children would be reconciled back to him. He gave first so the rest could be blessed. Oh God. Maybe tithing is more important to God than you think. Jesus is God's tithe. Is there any other way? Nope. I got to give the first one to be sacrificed so that all my other kids can know that I love them. This is one.
Oh my God, man. This big sissy. And that's what he said. You understand? Is God tithe first? He gave you Jesus. He paid tithes to you. So you must pay tithes to him. Like, man, this is all like Officer Call just said. This is the hustle, man.
God.
This is the hustle. They don't say nothing about God tithe Christ for the people. What the hell are you talking about?
Salaki Cat.
Go ahead.
Another thing, if you notice that music in the background, it be the same across the board. Soft and mellow, sweet music. Like Officer Marshala said, to pull on your heartstrings. Before you know it, them sisters start crying. They be waving back and forth like this.
Hugging themselves.
And it just be so easy to get the money out of them. I yield.
Hey, look, Halak. I used to wonder, what the hell, what are they doing? What are women doing when they do that? They would stand up and sit there, hug and rub themselves, sitting there acting like they hug. And when I found that out that they was hugging Jesus, I was, oh man, these people in here psychotic. they got some problems. Something wrong with these people in here. Because how the hell you hugging yourself talking about you hugging Jesus? This is crazy. But they used to do it. Let me play the next video.
Still do.
God is depending on me, and I am depending on God. Said somebody's watching can do $1,033 a month. Somebody's watching can do $3,333. What is he doing? He's returning the church back to our nature. The church's nature used to be the church of givers. Don't let the amount trick you. Don't sit in your seat and say, I don't know if I do that. There's at least 12 of you all that are watching that the Lord said $1,033. I hear it. He said 12 of you that are watching. 12 of you that are watching. He said, don't tell him what you cannot afford, because you don't know what this seed is going to do for your life tonight. That means
you don't know what this seed is going to do for you. 1,033. You heard her say a month? Did you hear her first say a month? Start giving her $1,000 a month. $1,033. I'm sorry. $1,033. She done up the ante. Like, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And don't say what you can't afford. Don't say what you can't afford, because you don't know what's about to come. Must be the money, boy. God damn. And what's so amazing to me is our people are still there. The church is packed, and they get in their pockets, and they got their purses raked every Sunday, and they just keep going. Like, this is every Sunday thing. And this lady took her $1,000 33 seed to not just today, but a month. Start sowing that every month. God just told me it's 12 of you that's watching that can give them. Man, shout out to Commander General Yohana, man. Give him a hand. You understand? Commander General Yohana ain't turned around and forced me to give nan goddamn dollar. You understand? I ain't never felt like I had to to leave, or I felt less than, or because I ain't give some money or something like that. He ain't begging nobody for no goddamn money, and he certainly ain't trying to make us feel bad if they don't have it. You understand? If you don't have it, you just don't have it. Right. You give tithes according to the Bible, 10% of any money that you earn. Okay? Any money you earn, 10%. You get $100, you give 10 to Command and General Yohana, not to these churches. Because one second, where you see that these people have forever had building funds. You hear them say, you sowing into the kingdom, you sowing into the kingdom. Mm-hmm. And do you know how long people been sowing into the kingdom and they still haven't met their mark yet? Right. They still haven't gotten the dollar amount that they put on the board. It's $40 million on the goddamn board. And then they only collected 13,000 over 50 years. You understand? To let you know, hey, we still got to go. We can't get this new building unless y'all put this money in here. And y'all see, we only collected 13,000 of 40 million. So y'all need to start giving that money so we can get this building. Like, that's insane. Go ahead, Art.
Salaki Cap. No, I was just gonna reply to the comment. I believe it was made by, was that Naquam about the $1,033 being a specific number. You know, we know that 33, you know, 3 of those 33s add up to $99, to basically $100. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Naquam, Ya Allah. You know, that 1,033, you know, 3 people give that, you know, what's that? 3,000, that'd be 3,100. You know, so yeah, that 33, that's on purpose, you know. I yield.
All of that is on purpose.
Right.
All of the dollar amounts is on purpose. The 1,000, the 1,033, the 5,000, the 10,000, the 100,000, the 500, the 300, the 100. All of it is on purpose.
Sir.
They want that money. And you better give it to them. Because guess what they're going to beg you for next Sunday? $1,033. You understand? Right. Next Sunday is going to be another $1,033 that must come up out your pocket, your bank account. I know you got it. The God just told me that you got it. God just told me 20 of you got the money.
Right.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. I know Officer Marshall and Halakha Mine got that money. I seen them niggas' bank accounts.
Hey, Cap. Hey, look, Cap.
I done been in their houses. I've seen the bank slips.
Hey, Cap. I ain't giving nothing. I ain't giving nothing to no Christian crooks. You know what I'm saying?
You got that right.
Hey, look, I done been taught way better than that. A Christian crook and a stinging African can't get nothing out of me, sir.
Hey, I'm telling you. But listen now. Hold on. We got a call support on the line too. Wait, God just told me 3 of y'all got that money. He just told me that 3 of you that's on this stream with me right now got $5,066. Give it up. You better be obedient to God. You better be obedient to God. 5,066. I saw the bank slip. God showed me y'all bank accounts in a vision.
Right.
He showed me y'all bank accounts. I saw you when you went and made a $5,000 deposit 2 times last week. He showed me that in the vision. So I already know that 5,000 is nothing to you. And put a little 66 on it. Boy, look at here.
Yeah.
You better obey God. You brothers better obey God. Look, a call support came here and had money falling out of his pocket as he was walking back to his truck. I said, hey, you dropping all this cash, man? What's going on? You understand? He dropped $5,000 on the ground. So guess what? God just told me a call support and you got the money. You got $5,066.
And sow that seed, Cap. We can sow that seed.
You better sow that seed.
Salaki Cap.
Go ahead.
If we got time, can we pull that video? What it was the pastor said? No, that's not what I said. I said y'all don't. He said y'all need to do a better job of listening. Because I said 1,200 and that. Remember that video when the woman brought all that she had, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
And he
find the video, Marshall.
Right.
Come
on, sir. That's what this also reminds me of that.
Oh, it's big pimping. Pimping is still alive and well. And it's your pastor, it's your Christian preacher. He pimping you, and you are the 304. You understand? Like I said, I ain't never felt bad. Commander Junior High ain't never tried to shame. I ain't never heard him shame brothers and sisters for not having no money. You understand? Never. Not like them. He say, "Oh yeah, you know the Bible call you a thief. You don't pay your tithes."
Right. Damn.
Bible call you a thief. You understand? Listen, man. When I was at the Philly school, right? It was a homeless brother that came and he was paying tithes. You hear me? He came to the school and this brother was completely homeless and he was paying his tithes. Why? Because of all of the things that Commander Junior High was doing to help their brother get off the streets. As he be out there begging for money, this brother would turn around and give some tithes, man. I saw him do it. I saw the brother do it. So here it is. Like I said, and Commander Junior High wasn't doing it for no special reason to get no money from the brother. The brother was giving the tithes because he said, "Hey man, all of what the general do for me," he said, "Man, this is the least I can do. This is the least I can do." So as he's out there begging the people for money, he turned around and take 10% of that and gave it to the school. I said, "God damn."
Damn.
And the general hadn't asked that brother for not nan quarter. You understand? Not nan quarter. The general ain't forced me to give no money. I pay this shit because it's right.
That's right.
I pay it because I know that he actually serves the Lord. I pay it because guess what? It's a law. And we follow those laws just like we follow all the others.
That's right.
You understand? So, like I said, I ain't never felt like I had a gun in my head, boy. I would feel like these people got guns drawn somewhere. You remember Creflo Dollar said that? He said, I was thinking to, you know how they do at the casino? When the people hit, when they win the money, the machine go off, the siren go off, and the bells, the lights, and all of that go off. He said, "But no, I ain't want to do it. It was too loud." He said, "Then I thought to when they don't pay their tithes to take them out back, line them up against the wall, and with an AK gun them all down." Y'all remember when he said that? I did that one too, Marshawn. See if that's still out there. That dude said, if you don't pay him his tithes, he gonna turn around. He ain't gonna pimp slap the hoe. He gonna kill you.
The Christian mafia.
Absolutely, yeah. And that man, he record. I believe Creflo Dollar make more money than what he records, but he only records making about 89 million a year. I believe it's well over that, especially when you threatening your members with guns, with AKs. You understand? With lights and sirens, you turn around and come up short on your tires, a whole siren going, you got a whole alarm that go off when you don't. You got a whole siren that alerts him as he's preaching. He said, "Hold on, who that nigga is ain't gave them tithes? Where that nigga ain't gave the tithes? Bring him up here. Matter of fact, take him out back. Line his ass up against that wall." So I know they giving their money. Ooh-wee. Good goddamn night. So let's play this video.
Come on, sir.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta
Mashallah, hold on, you playing that video?
Come on, you can hear it, sir?
Hold on, yeah, I can hear it over the one I'm playing. Hold on 1 second. You got to let me know when you got the video and you about to play it. I didn't hear you say nothing.
Okay, come on. I thought you saw what was up.
No, go ahead. You can play it.
Okay, I guess what happened was when you said let's play this video, I thought you was talking about me play the video. Okay. So
oh, okay. No. I was talking about. I didn't hear you say you found the video.
Oh, okay. Come on.
No, go ahead. You can play it.
Okay, come on.
Giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Hey, and you see how he looked at the $200. You see how he looked at it? He was sitting there looking at it like, bitch, this ain't what I told you. You sure?
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. Oh man, that's incredible, man. You understand? That is incredible.
It
okay.
Is.
For him to do that, and you see the look. You see how embarrassed she looked. He humiliated that woman, man.
Okay.
All because she can. Listen to what she said. I'm gonna work on the other 800. Look, that ain't what I told you to do, bitch.
That's right.
That's basically what he wanted to say.
Con on everything. Con.
He wanted to pimp slap the hoe and say, "Get back out there and get my money."
That's right.
That's what he wanted to do. These preachers are pimps, man.
Con.
And they are pimping their members, man. This is a shame. I told you 1,000 plus 1,000, ho. Come in here with no $1,200. Not you. Like this is insane, man. This is insane. Let's play some more.
For those that are in the building and online, hear me loud and clear. We have spared no expenses for his glory. My truth, it cost me close to $500,000 to do this today. But I know that his will is not my bill. Those that are in the building, some of y'all have already given yesterday. But if 5,000 people just sold $100, everything will be covered. Everything will be covered. If you're in the building, if you're online, if you believe and you trust that God is a God that hears and answers. No scamming. I have no tricks. I have no rabbits to pull out of any hats. I have no fake prophecies. I just say to you, can we support prayer? For those that are in the building and online.
It costs $500,000 to do this today. Whatever the hell you just did, boy, take that shit back. Let me get up and leave. Sorry, I even came and attended. You understand? So you could take this $20 off your record. You could take this $20 off the record. Sorry, I even came. What the hell are you doing? It took $500,000 damn dollars. Stop it, man. These people are sick, man. These people are sick. Got to be the money, man. That's all it is. It must be the money to these people. That is insane.
It's like if I could, Cal. I had a comment.
Oh, good.
My brother on the TikTok, he said, but to be fair, Creflo has since abandoned. Well, he did say, he said, take him to the back room and machine gun him for not paying tithes. And then he said, but to be fair, Creflo has since abandoned his position on tithe.
Man, that's after he done took everybody goddamn money.
Right.
You said.
Well, give it back then.
I forgot how much his house was. The nigga lives in a mansion.
Oh my God.
You understand? He got his jet. And guess what he still got? People paying tithes.
Right.
Yeah, he did switch that shit up, but the people still giving money. Come on, man. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid now. That's the goal, is to get the paper.
Right.
So he's not abandoning that paper. He ain't doing that. Oh no. Oh no.
You done found another hustle.
Well, he got enough money though. He could.
Right.
Right.
Good.
Because he been preaching how many years? Halakaman, look that up for me, y'all. See how many years Creflo Dollar has been preaching. He been doing it for a very, very long time. You understand? Let me play this one while you looking for that number.
Sir.
Uh-oh.
I want to tell you, if you give God the first of your harvest, and I look at everybody, look at me, the first of it. It ain't every Saturday I talk this in depth about tithing, but this church, praise God, we can go much further and can have greater impact if all the weight didn't fall on a few honest tithers. If everybody honestly tithe, we can do powerful things in the community. That's why the Bible said, bring the tithe in the storehouse, that there might be meat in my house. If a house, which is the storehouse, is lacking meat because it's lacking honest tithers. He said, bring the tithe in the offering. Am I right, Apostle? In the storehouse, that there might be meat here. So no matter what you got going on in your life, praise God, no matter what bills are due, praise God, none of that should take precedence over your tithe. Say amen. Say
amen. Praise God. Man, this is insane, boy. I'm telling you, I just cannot believe that our people are still falling for this. Yeah. And then now come the man of the hour, Mr. I don't pay my taxes to the IRS himself. You understand? Mr. Brian, go ahead.
Real quick, we got another question in the chat.
Okay, go ahead.
It says from L. Valley. He said, if God is all-knowing, then why did we get punished? If he knew we would sin, make sense.
Okay, here's the thing, is he didn't know, right? One thing is that you got to understand is that the Most High has the angels, right? The angels are going around gathering all the information. They are in charge of knowing every single thing that we do down here. And then they take the report back to the Most High. So it wasn't that he just said, you know what, I'm going to give you my laws, even though you're going to, I just know you're going to break them. That's not what happened. That's not what happened, right? When a father gives his child rules, does he just know that the child is not going to take out the trash? Does he just know that his child is going to never come home on time? He's always going to be late? No, he doesn't. You give the child the rules and you believe that they're going to follow them because you're their father, right? The Most High chose us to be his special people, like what the Bible says. And guess what? We are special. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are special. And the expectation was for us to follow him.
Right.
Not that he just knew we wasn't. You understand? He didn't know that Abraham was going to pass that test, but he did. Abraham got tested and he passed it. Right. You understand? And the Most High stepped in and stopped and said, oh. Oh, you've done enough. This was never part of the plan, no way. I just wanted to see if you were going to go all the way. And guess what? This now certifies you. You understand? You didn't know that Abraham was going to do it or not. That's the point of a test. That's the point of giving a person a test to see if they have been studying and if they are going to pass.
Right.
Now you might say, "Oh, I know he gonna pass it. He got this." You understand? You might say that, but then when you go to grade it, say, "Oh, missed too many. God damn it, he only got an 85." You know what I'm saying? He didn't get 100 on this one. You know, so no. You whoever you, what was the name? You just don't understand the Bible.
Yeah, Valley.
Yeah, El Valley. You don't know the Bible. You understand? And that's a lot of people's problem, man. Listening to these preachers, listening to Christian pastors teach you about God. That's why so much goofy shit out here. You understand that God is just so. Even Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said God got to have a sense of humor because he made me. Nigga, God don't care about you making him laugh. Like, what the fuck is wrong? God is not sitting in heaven looking at you wear a goddamn dress and he that Medea funny as hell. That's not what God is doing, man. You are ashamed to God. You are an abomination to the Lord.
That's right.
But you wearing a goddamn dress and you are a man.
That's right.
There's plenty of women that could play that part and that shit would be just as funny.
That's right.
But you know who loves to see the black man wear a dress? The devil.
Right.
The so-called white man. He loves, that's entertainment for him.
Right.
To see a black man be a sissy. That's his entertainment. That's who your God is that thinks that you funny and you got a sense of humor. It's the white man. Not the Most High. The Most High is not doing nothing for shits and giggles. You understand? As you can see, he sent his people into captivity several different times. Ain't nothing funny to the Most High. He means business, all right?
Right.
All right, somebody got some noise, background noise going on. I heard some tapping or something.
Salaki Cap.
Go ahead, up.
I got the info about Creflo Dollar, about how long he's been pastoring.
Oh, okay, come on with it.
According to Google, if I could, Creflo Dollar has been a pastor for about 40 years.
40 years. Wee. So take that 40 and let's just say for 30 of those years, he been getting 89 million. So that's what he recorded in his, making in his taxes. 89 million for 30 years. I think he can retire.
Come on.
You know what? You ain't got to give me no tithes no more.
That's right.
I believe he can say that by now. Shit. Because guess what? Guess what? The Creflo Dollar must be the money, boy. That man been preaching for 40 years and been getting money out you niggas. So much so to where he retired from stealing your money.
Yes.
God damn. He done retired from stealing your money. And real quick, before I go to Brian Cohen, I got one more. I got one more sister. One more Christian wench that's robbing the people out their money. Listen up. Oh, God damn it.
Ooh, Cap, you say that them Christians gonna be criticizing, Cap. You done said, God damn it.
For bold sacrifices. And many of you will commit at the $1,000 level, $2,000 level, and for those in Apostles group, $3,000 level. And we also know that God will stir others to step up and sow at the $5,000 level, $10,000 level, $15,000 level, and even $25,000 or more. Whatever your level, let your commitment be sincere and your obedience be strong.
$25,000 seed or more. or more. Let them seeds be strong, nigga. Shit. Let them goddamn seeds be strong. Did you hear? God damn, man. These people beg too goddamn much. This is insane, man. This is insane. That's all they go. That's all I'm hearing these preachers preach about. It's tithes. You giving them money. This is ridiculous. Now here go Mr. Locked up. They won't let me out, and you know what I'm saying, I ain't paying my taxes. And I go make a deal. You know what I'm saying? Then I ain't going to jail. And check this out. And I'm gonna read the other story, the last one too. But check him out. Now he went from he said, listen, I didn't come to get y'all money. He said, I'm gonna get your money. Remember we played that video, Marshall?
Come on.
Oh, I ain't worried about your money. He said, I'm gonna get your money. That's what this dude said. And I just don't understand why the members did not get up and walk out at that very moment. Why didn't they say, Pastor, come on, I'm appalled, and get up and leave? They didn't. They all stayed, and guess what? He got their money. And he's still getting their money. The IRS, they ain't get their money though. They had to threaten him with going to jail in order to get their money. And then now somebody else ain't get their money. I'm gonna show you who else didn't get their money too.
I had a visitation this morning. And he challenged me to challenge 30 people in here and 2 people in here. I said, Lord, we just got done giving some big seeds. He said, it's a freedom seed. I want you to...
A freedom seed. This nigga would have made up some seeds. They sitting at home making up seeds. Now you got a freedom seed. It's gonna be a slavery seed. It's gonna be all kinds of seeds out there in a minute. And they're gonna have a box for all of the seeds with the different names on them. Forgiveness seed, a mad seed, a sad seed, an abundance seed, a revelation seed, freedom seed,
blood of Jesus seed,
blood of Jesus seed, the love of God seed. Oh my God! You heard the sister say the apostle. You're in the apostles group. You sowing $3,000 seed. You're gonna be at the apostle seed, the member seed, the pastor seed. Oh my God, this is sick, man. This is sick. And what's even sicker than that is these stupid black people keep going to these churches. But they say it's something wrong with us though, by us teaching the truth.
What?
By us saying that God only loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear sex is marriage. They don't want to hear that a man can have multiple wives, but they will go to church to get robbed by these pimps.
Right.
And get slapped up if you hoes ain't giving up that money. That's crazy.
Say it with authority. Say this with power. Say, before this year is out, I'm gonna have a good little bit of money. He said, challenge 30 people to sow an $800 seed. I said, Lord, they just gave 1,000. He said, there are 30 people, 29, including yourself, that needs to sow this seed. He said, and watch what I'm about to break off of their life. He said, there were 2 people in this room.
God, dog, man.
He said, you're in here tonight. Who's supposed to give a seed of $8,000. 2 of you. He said, you ain't here tonight. Lord, you said some of them may even have to go into their savings. I don't know. But I'm telling you what the Holy Ghost said. You sow this seed tonight. This is a life-altering seed.
It's a life-altering seed, baby. Show here. $8,000?
Yeah.
2 of you. got $16,000. Give it up. Give it up. Lord, I said, wait. 800. They just gave 1,000. He was just begging the people yesterday for $1,000. Now you begging them for 800.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Come on. And
Hey,
they
Cap, but
need this garbage. Go ahead, Marsh.
But the Lord ain't tell him to pay his taxes. He ain't tell him that was coming. But he telling everybody else what they need to do.
Oh yeah.
Right? He couldn't pay that get out of jail free seed.
Hey, Marshall, let me show you what else his ass couldn't pay. He couldn't pay the goddamn bill at the church.
Damn.
The Negro lost the church. He ain't paying nobody, but he collected money from everybody. He ain't paying nobody.
He ain't sold no seed.
Goddamn landlord for the building. He ain't paying the IRS for all the money that he's making.
Right.
He ain't paying no goddamn body. Shit.
See that?
He ain't paying nobody. No, wait a minute. But what? By the end of this year, say it with me, y'all, and say it with power. By the end of this year, I'm gonna have a little bit of money. Why in the hell didn't the church rent get paid?
Right.
Why didn't God make sure your rent got paid, Negro? Like, come on, man. You got to believe. You should know and believe by now that these Christian pastors are full of SHIT. Say it with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Say it with power. Okay? Your Christian pastor is full of SHIT. Because Kingdom City Church evicted from Charlotte location after $75,600 in unpaid rent. Church failed to show up to court. This nigga he didn't go to court. He didn't go to court. So when you read this, and I'm gonna read some of it, you're gonna find out that Brian Cohen, right, is all about you sowing seeds into his pocket. And guess what? He ain't even turning around and making sure that with all the seeds that you sow, that you got a place to come to continue to sow seeds. This is how you should know that this is not of God, man. It says court records reviewed by the North Carolina Beach show Kingdom City Church LLC has been evicted out of its Brookshire Boulevard location in Charlotte after a judge ruled the church owed $75,600 in unpaid rent. It says on July 7, 2026, a judge signed a writ of possession in favor of the plaintiff. It directs the sheriff to return the two commercial retail units at 3409 and 3412 Brookshire Boulevard to landlord Green Acres Inc. The judgment itself was entered June 18th. The judge found the landlord proved his case after Kingdom City Church failed to appear at the hearing and was served only by posting. The court stated there was no dispute over the rent arrears amount, which stood at exactly $75,600. All right, and then they got all of the court paperwork in here. And it says the last payment the landlord received was in January 2026. The original lease had called for rent to rise to $14,500 a month starting June 2025. But the landlord kept the case at the lower original rate of $13,500 per month. 1 week after the writ was issued, Kingdom City Church posted an official statement saying they had already concluded their time at the Brookshire location, effective July 14th. The statement signed by Pastor Brian Cohen expressed gratitude for the years there, but cited ongoing facility challenges. The church said were the owner's responsibility and had gone unresolved. It admitted the church made the decision to withhold rent payments in 2026. This dude is full of, say it with me, y'all, with power. SHIT. Because guess what? As a tenant, right, there are laws and rules that protect you as a tenant. If your toilet ain't working, if your roof leaking, if you got drywall falling, you got paint chipping, your sink, the garbage disposal don't want you work, you can't wash your dishes, right? There are things that you can do without being withholding the money and going to court and getting sued and getting your ass kicked out. You can take your rent and go fix the garbage disposal. Give the landlord a notice that, hey, I've asked you several different times to fix the garbage disposal. You have not done so. So I'm taking $300 to buy the part and another $250 to have it put in, minus that, and you'll get the other part of your rent. You can do that long as you got proof and receipts and everything, because you can't have a sink backed up and you are a tenant. So he could be right about some of that, to where some of that stuff, like for instance, the AC units, those are usually the owner's responsibility. The roof, that is the owner's responsibility, right? The plumbing, that is the owner's responsibility, unless you, let baby's kids put some, toys down in the goddamn toilet. You understand? Or you put your tampons down the goddamn toilet. You understand? That's gonna be on you. Okay, right. You flushing such things down the toilet. Paper towels that should not be flushed down the toilet. Then it's gonna be on you, because you caused that damage. Now, say there's a backup from the street, you understand, and then it flood in your house. That's the owner's responsibility. And you could take, if he ain't fixing it, you could take that $1,000, that $1,033, and you can get that plumbing fixed. And guess what? That come off of your rent. So this dude said, knowing that they owe $75,600, he said, "Oh, our time is up here. I appreciate it. Let me express gratitude for you allowing us to be here all of these years. But that $75,000, you had to catch me like the IRS did." Right. That's what Brian Cohen said. You're gonna have to catch me like the IRS did, because we out of here. Like, come on, man. Where's all this faith in the Lord at? Huh? Yeah. Why ain't God showing up for you, Pastor Carr? Why didn't God tell you he had a visitation? Right. That's what he called it. I had a visitation this morning. Why didn't you get a visit from God when the IRS was coming to bust your ass? Why didn't you get a visitation from the Lord then? Let's get these scriptures, Aki. Let's get up out of here. Halakha, go to give me Matthew, I believe it's 23.
22, sir.
And 23 and 20. 23 and 23. Start there. And then I'm gonna have you go back up to 1, and then we're gonna skip down.
I'm kind, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 23. Woe unto the scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Stop right there. He said, woe unto them. Christ was dealing with the hypocrites of his time the same way that we dealing with the hypocrites of our time. You understand? We dealing with the same hypocrites. And he said, woe unto them. That means destruction. Christ didn't bless them. Christ didn't say, you know what, God love you too. He didn't say, oh, God love everybody. He didn't say that. He said, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. He was checking them, going off on them. That's what we'll say today. You understand? That's how we'll say that today. Christ was going off on them scribes and Pharisees. He wasn't nice with them. He didn't go lay hands on them. Ain't that what they like to do in the church? Lay hands on goddamn people. Get your filthy goddamn hands on people. Always want to touch some goddamn body.
Yeah.
He didn't go lay hands on them and say everything gonna be all right. He didn't say sow a seed of 1,033 shekels.
Right.
And watch God turn it around tomorrow. Say it with me with power. By the end of this year, these 1,033 shekels, I'm gonna have a little bit of shekels at the end of the year. I'm gonna have quite a bit of shekels. That's not what he said, man. Keep reading.
Come sir. For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law.
Stop right there. Can't you see that we're dealing with the same hypocrites?
Yeah.
Dealing with the same ones. They didn't, the scribes and Pharisees, they did not follow the law. They was good for punishing people who didn't.
Yeah. Don't come.
But they weren't following themselves. That's why he kept calling them hypocrites. That, yeah, you got people paying tithes, you collecting money, and you have omitted, you have removed the weightier matters of the law. You're not even thinking about the law, which is what? Halakha, read it, brother.
Come sir. The law, judgment, mercy, and faith.
You're not worried about none of those things. The only thing you worried about is this right here. She said, baby. That's all Christian pastors is worried about. That's all they want is that paper.
Right.
As you can see, ain't none of these pastors teaching none of their members how to actually serve God. The only thing they got is teaching you how to give them money. That's it. That's the only thing. That one brother said, look, I usually don't preach about tithes, but because guess what? Them pockets is getting thin. You ain't giving enough. So now every sermon has been about tithes. Every sermon. Juanita Bynum ain't stopped preaching about tithes. That's all she talk about. That's all she preach about is tithes, and more tithes. You remember how Luke Skywalker said, tithes, and more tithes. That's all Juanita Bynum talking about, boy. You understand? You got to pay her. I ain't never seen this woman preach about nothing other than money.
That's right.
That's it. That's it, and that's all. But the weightier matter, because guess what? It's a little something else that's a little weightier, a little heavier than the money. All of the laws are important. Everything that the Most High said to obey is important. But versus that money that you're trying to force out of people's pocket, there's weightier matters of the law: judgment, mercy, and faith. Keep reading.
Come sir. These are ye have done, and not to leave the other undone.
These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Meaning that you're supposed to do all of this.
That's right.
You don't take one law and then don't do the other. You don't take the tithes, but then tell people that they can eat pork. You don't not eat pork, but then don't pay tithes. You do all of it. That's what he just said. These ought to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Mean do all of it.
Yeah.
Because that's what Christ said to do. Matter of fact, give me Matthew 4:4 real quick, and then we'll come back to Matthew 23.
Come on, sir.
And this is how you know what Christ is saying right here. Is how he is saying to obey all of the laws, not just the long tithes. Ain't that crazy, my Charlotte? That's all they preach about in the church.
That's it.
It's tithe. That's it. must be the money. Come on with it, Halak.
Come on, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4. For he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone. Keep going.
Come on, sir. But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
Christ just said that ye ought to have done these and not leave the others undone. You got to live by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
That's right.
And check that chat on TikTok, mashallah. Somebody said they want to answer. See what he was talking about. All right, go back to Matthew 23, Halak.
Come on, sir.
Start at verse 1.
I don't think I'm getting your messages, sir.
Say it again, Masha.
I don't think I'm getting your message. I think mine are separate from yours for some reason.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to merge them. But
come on, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Okay, hold on 1 second before you read.
Come on.
It says Group 5, whatever it say, Group 5 said, what y'all think about the Armenians, distant cousins of the Israelites? This is what we think about them. If you are not Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, then you are not an Israelite. Okay? Armenians are not Israelites. All right. And you said why y'all ain't cool with the Armenians? Jacob's ancestry was Armenians, and Abraham too. They married them. Okay. Again, if you are not an Israelite, then guess what? Cap 10K, the Goggle Boy, don't give a damn about you. All right. Why? Because the Most High only gives a damn about his chosen people.
That's right.
And it goes down the line from Adam, right? You go from Adam to Noah. All of his chosen people come from one line. Ain't no distant cousins of nobody else. Okay, we could care less about that. All right, because the Most High cares less about them. He chose a people. He said who they would come through: Abraham, Isaac, and then Jacob, and then Jacob's sons, and the sons and daughters that Jacob had. That's who the Lord cares about. So no Armenian is an Israelite. They not distant cousins. My distant cousin will be somebody that live somewhere else far away. That's an Israelite. That's my distant cousin that I'm concerned with.
Right.
All right. So go ahead, Halak.
Come on, sir. Matthew chapter 23 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
Okay, so you got these hypocrites that's sitting in Moses' seat. They are acting, as if they are fulfilling the role of Moses, right? Meaning the leader over the people, right? Moses, the Most High chose him to be in charge of Israel. All right. So keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 3. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do.
Mm-hmm.
But do not ye after their works.
Mm-hmm.
For they say and do not.
So again, here is Christ addressing these Christian hypocrites. They sitting in Moses' seat. They telling you to keep the law, but they don't keep them themselves. He said to everything that they're telling you to do, like not eating shrimp and crab, not serving and worshiping another God, not celebrating your birthday, you know what I'm saying? And the other nations of people's holidays, right? Not eating certain food, unlawful food, unlawful animals like pork and shrimp and crab and lobster and catfish and shellfish and squid, all the stuff the white man calls delicacy. He said, observe that and do it, because they're telling you, right? Just don't do after they works, because they say and do not. They say we supposed to keep the law, and then they actually don't keep the law. That's your Christian. That's every Christian today. Every last one. Y'all saw JJ came on here. He a Christian too. And this fool came on here and said that he finna smoke him a blunt right now. That's what he said. But claims to be in the truth and be following God. When that is a sin, it is unlawful to smoke blunts, JJ. But because he's such a drug addict, he can't help himself. All right, keep reading up.
Sir. Verse 4. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers.
So just think about this. They are laying heavy burdens that's grievous to be borne, meaning carried out. Right? They laying them on folks' shoulders. Look at what they laying on people's shoulders. $25,000 that bitch said to give.
Wow.
And more.
Come.
They are laying such a heavy burden that I guarantee she ain't dropped now 25, and she about got it. She about got 25,000. She could drop in the bucket. But she ain't gonna do it not one time. All of them niggas talking about sowing them $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 seed, 500, 300. They ain't sold not one.
Right.
That's what they doing, man. They laying this kind of mess on folks' shoulders, and they themselves wouldn't move with one finger, man.
That's right.
They wouldn't take one finger and move that burden and carry that thing out and say, you know what, I got it. They ain't gonna take one finger and do it, let alone a whole hand. Keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 5. But all their works they do for to be seen of men.
So you see them pastors. Do you see how Brian Cohen preach? He preached to be seen of men. He runs around his church. He jumps over the people. Masha, you the one played that video, didn't you? You played where this nigga was jumping over the members? Like, nigga, is this track and field or is this church? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
This nigga ran through his church and was jumping over the members.
Yeah.
They doing this mess to be seen. They wear them funny looking tight suits and shoes to be seen.
Come, sir.
They drive them fancy cars to be seen. They get them houses to be seen. They want you to see that they are blessed by God and you are not.
That's right.
That's what they do. Keep going up.
Come, sir. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the burdens. And enlarge the borders of their garments.
So they turn around and they are making. Okay, so the clothes that I just mentioned, right? How they wear them funny looking suits and what's the name? Armani suits and Gucci and all that. What's the one preacher from St. Louis? What was his name? Mashallah.
What's wrong?
The one that just got busted, he just went to jail, him and his white woman, for forcing people to work without paying them and doing all kind of nasty stuff to the people.
The pastor down there with you, what's his name?
He was down here. He ended up leaving. They ran him out of St. Louis. Oh man, I forgot his damn name.
Let's see. It's a black dude. I forgot.
Yeah. God damn it. I forgot the dude's name.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, if you can find it, just let me know. But the dude, he turned around and he was using the money. They asked him, said, why do you own so many Gucci belts? This fool would buy a Gucci belt, $1,000 belt, and then throw it away because he got to have a new belt. He wearing Gucci expensive suits. I think the suits was $5,000 suits. And he take
David Taylor.
Yeah, that's it. David Taylor. He take the suit and throw it away because he said, I sweat it out. I can't wear this anymore. And we said, as I'm preaching, I sweat the suit out and it's no more good. So I go buy another one for $5,000. This dude would re-up on suits every chance he got. Like, come on, man. So that's what they do. They're
These are the phylacteries, Cap.
Yeah, that's it. Say it again.
I was saying these are the phylacteries. This is what they do.
Absolutely. And the phylacteries is like they
tie their
wristbands and shit, jewelry.
Yeah, they tie this. You see, they tie it around their hands, and they got the little box on top of their head. They tie them little boxes to their arms. That's the phylacteries.
Yeah. So today it would be they jewelry that they wear. You know, I remember the church I went to, the pastor, boy, and this man and his wife was my godfather and godmother. And I loved them dearly. They were some decent people. We treated each other like father and son and mother and son. You understand? We had a great relationship. They took me in and, like I said, treated me like a son. And I treated them like parents. And I actually loved them both. But they hypocrites like crazy. And he used to broaden his phylacteries. You understand? He used to always show. He would do this. He would do this to show off his rings. He had big gold rings and diamonds all on his hands. And he would do this at church. You understand? And he would tell the people about how he got these. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him do it. I done seen chains and the crosses and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. He did the same thing. The clothes, I remember one day he prophesied to her. He said, God just told me, Sister Mac, it was Elder Mac and Sister Mac. He said, Sister Mac, God just told me whole new wardrobe. Damn. He said, whole new wardrobe. And the crowd just, woo! Thank you, Jesus. Everybody was going crazy, y'all. And brother, whole new wardrobe ain't even the half of it. Listen, I rehabbed their house for him, right? He bought a mini mansion over in Central West End, right? Not too far from the school here. Paid, I forgot, a couple $100 for this house, $500. Fixed it up. The damn thing is worth millions now. You understand? I rehabbed that thing for him. She told me, she said, yeah, when you finish my basement, this is going to be my walk-in closet. The whole basement was filled with her clothes. The entire basement was filled with her clothes. You know how you go in the mall, right? And they got shelves, and they got shirts folded up, stacked. You know you go to Walmart, and they got that little stack of right there with the little sections in it. And they got the different size shirts and different, you know what I'm saying? All the larges, all small, all the mediums stacked there together. She had shit like that on the wall. You understand? To where whole shelf, whole rack with all of her shirts folded up on them. You know how you got the circular racks to where you slide the clothes around. They got spinning the goddamn rack. She had all, man, the whole thing was filled. Nothing but clothes. Nothing but clothes. Clothes, a small couch, and a TV on the wall. That's it. On the second floor, in her room, in their bedroom, guess what was in there? All her clothes. I don't even know where his clothes was at. I don't even know where his clothes was at. Every room was her shit. In the guest room, in the guest room closet, guess what was in there? All her clothes. On the third floor, in the 2 bedrooms up there, guess what was in those closets? All her clothes. And I ain't talking about no cheap shit neither. I ain't talking about nothing cheap. He wore nice suits, and she definitely wore nice clothes. She dressed her ass off. You understand? She ain't play that.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
We got a question in the chat from Officer Naquam Ya'ala. He says, Salakia, sir, I have a question, Cap, if I may. He said, in the wilderness, when Christ returns, would it be like the Exodus in Egypt, will we have to slay the rebellious Israelites?
I'm not sure about slaying the rebellious Israelites. I had to check on that. I don't believe that is a part of that in the wilderness. But we're gonna go in the wilderness to train. You understand? So, but let me check with Captain Marquardt, and I'll get back to you on that to see if we are going to slay the rebellious Israelites in the wilderness. Because I don't recall hearing that. So I don't recall the slaying of the rebellious Israelites being a part of that wilderness. All right. So let me get back with you, and I'll definitely get you the answer to it. All right, keep reading, Halak.
Come, sir. Matthew chapter 23 and verse
6.
But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments.
Mm-hmm.
And love the uppermost rooms at feasts,
Mm-hmm.
and the chief seats in the synagogues.
Keep going.
And greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi.
So they love, and don't think for 1 second, man, that those preachers do not love the seats that they sit in.
Right.
Over their congregation. They love them seats. Can you hear it in them voices? How they was demanding money out of everybody?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They love sitting in the chief seats. Why? Because it pays well. That's not why we doing this in the ISUPK. We're not doing this for a paycheck. You understand? We are definitely not doing this for a paycheck. We don't just want to be called a rabbi. That's teacher. You understand? People run up to him, rabbi, teacher. You understand? They love being looked up to because they hypocrites. You understand? Skip down to verse 13.
Come, sir. Verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in.
So these hypocrites, they are stopping people from getting in the kingdom. You got these hypocrite Christians that's talking about sowing seeds into the kingdom when you ain't gonna get in, and the people they're sowing seeds with you ain't gonna get in. That's what Christ just said about them hypocrites. Okay, you shutting up the kingdom of heaven against men. You are the cause for yourself not to enter, and you are the cause for the people that follow you not to enter too. Read 14.
Come, sir. Verse 14. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
And Christ, he checking, he going off. You know how when two people get into it, and you be like, oh man, hey, he cussed his ass out. Christ is cussing their ass out. He going in on these hypocrites. You understand? He going in on them. Keep reading.
Come, sir. For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation.
And man, they turn these widows' houses up. Why? Because ain't no man there.
Yeah.
The woman is a widow because the man is no longer around. He's deceased. And they take advantage of women. Why? Because they know you're stupid.
That's right.
That woman said, I need some of y'all to give me $20 that y'all don't need. Bring me $20 up here. Because I ain't giving it back. Oh, my $100 club. Bring them hundreds up here. And what she said, wait a minute, I only got 100. Where's the rest? Give me some more hundreds that I'm not going to give back to you. Give me the money. And who was up there? Like I said, 2 men, and the rest of that crowd was all women handing that money up. These Christians devour widows' houses.
Yeah.
They devour houses that don't have men in them.
That's right.
Them sisters is at home. What's that old song? I'm catching hell, living here alone. That's how most women are in their houses right now to this day. They got all them goddamn baby ass kids. Ain't no goddamn man. Everybody has sex with them and leave them alone with the quickness. They going through hell in these houses, and their last little bit of hope is to go to the church. And then the church, when they get to the church says, sow a seed of $1,033, and all your hell will go away. Sow this $10,000 seed, and all your hell will go away. Watch the man of your dreams come running into your arms once you sow this $15,000 seed.
All right.
Watch your children magically get it together. Yes, mommy, I washed the dishes already. Once you sow this $25,000 seed, you ain't got to worry about no dishes and no trash no more. You ain't gonna have to worry about no beds not being made no more. You ain't gonna have to worry about them disobeying you. You ain't got to worry about that homework. That homework is done. Mommy, I did all my homework. Daddy, I finished all my chores. You ain't got to worry about it after you sow this $50,000 seed. All your problems are going to be gone. They are destroying houses, man.
Okay.
And the pretense of long prayer. They sitting there. Have you ever seen a Christian pray? Oh, they pray a long goddamn time. Oh my God. It take hours for them to get done. Boy, I remember going to this one church my grandma raised us in. It would be all day. I'm like, God damn, when are we going home? They had to collect all of different tithes. They would have to collect money for the choir, the youth choir, the senior choir, the women's auxiliary, the men's auxiliary, the pastor fund, the pastor anniversary, every goddamn boy, it was about 50 goddamn collections they was taking. I was God damn. And they sat there, closed the door. That shit ain't nothing new. They closed before they do it, they would open the door. And they would say, all right, anybody want to come on into the church? Come on in. And I used to look at like, who the fuck are you talking to? You're talking to nobody but us that's sitting in here. Nobody outside heard you invite them in here. Because you open the door. After that, they shut them and lock them. And it's time to take this collection. Time to get this money. You know what I'm saying? And they passed them buckets around. I kid you not. It was, I said 50, but it was a lot. It might not have been 50. It might have been 48. But it was a bunch of damn times they kept passing that goddamn money around for something else. The building fund, that was something else. They always had some kind of goddamn tithe they was collecting. Some type of money they was collecting something for. Every Sunday. And like Brian Cohen said, Lord, they just gave 1,000 yesterday. Now you want them to give 800? That's how it was every goddamn Sunday. Money, money, money. And for what they doing, they are going to receive the greater damnation. Keep going, I'll read 15.
Come, sir. Verse 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compare sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
Ooh, boy, listen. Hey, Christ is going off on them.
Come.
You make this person a proselyte, a convert, and then you turn around and make him twofold worse than the child of hell than yourself. You already the child of hell, and now you convert them and make them worse than what you are. And can't you see that happening in the church? Look at all of the YNs that everybody is scared of. That's out here causing all the hell, wreaking havoc on the damn communities that they live in. It's because they have made them twofold the child of hell than themselves. You a child of hell, no doubt. But you making the one that you done brought up under you worse than you. This is insane. Like I said, Christ going off on them. Read 16.
Come on, sir.
Last
Come on, sir. Verse 16. Woe unto you, ye blind guides.
Blind guides, man. A guide is someone that is leading you somewhere, right? If you go to a mall, right, you can go to the desk that they got, and the person there, matter of fact, they got what's the name of their position? Something guide on their shirt. I remember seeing something guide, mall guide, something like that, to where the person will guide you around to the mall. When you ask them where is Little Caesars at, they'll tell you, oh, Little Caesars is on the second level to the left, X, Y, Z, this spot, that spot, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Next to, this store and that store. They would show you where to go.
Right.
But these scribes and Pharisees, these Christian preachers, they not showing you where to go. They are blind guides. Christ said, woe unto you. You're a blind guide, man. You are a blind guide.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor.
Okay, so here it is now. If you swear by the temple, that's nothing. But if you're swearing by the gold, the money, then now you a debtor now. You know what I'm saying? You a debtor to this thing because you can't be swearing by this money. Because number one, this money ain't yours. This money belongs to the preacher. You understand? That's the pastor's money. And you can't have none. You can't have none. So Christ kept checking these hypocrites, man, for them being all about the money. That's it. That's all they are about is money, money, money. That's it.
Come on.
That's all they preaching every Sunday to their members is money, money, money. That's it. They ain't teaching none of them obedience to God. It's just obey and sow their seed. Come on now. Be obedient. Be obedient unto God. God just told me 30 of y'all got money here. Obey God now. Obey the Lord and give that money up. Like, that's terrible, man. But our people keep going to church for that nonsense to keep getting robbed over and over and over again. And look, we way past the time, Malcolm. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I had to get them scriptures out about that. You understand? To show everybody that those hypocrites of Christ's time is the same hypocrites of our time. These Christian preachers that only talk about tithes. And like my Ashala had brought out, which was an excellent point, man, I thought the laws was done away with. So why are we keeping the law of tithes, Pastor?
Right.
How's God telling you that you don't have to follow any laws anymore? But then he gonna wake you up. You had a visitation. This nigga said he had a visitation from God. Now he had no visitation from God when the IRS took his ass to court. He had no visitation when the landlord for the church took his ass to court. Matter of fact, he didn't even visitation with the goddamn court. You know what I'm saying? Right. They didn't even show up.
Right.
The nigga didn't even show up.
Yeah.
And he just don't know. That goddamn company is going to get that money.
That's lucky, Cap.
Go ahead.
Shit, now he about to have a visitation from Bubba in the jail cell.
He said he ain't going to jail. He ain't going to jail. So Bubba ain't gonna get him. You know, he said he's not going to spend a day in jail. And ain't no telling, he probably paid his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He got money. He got money. I'm sure he went up there and told his lawyer, hey, listen, man, whatever we got to do so I don't go to jail, let's just make, let's wash a couple hands with some money. Let's fill a couple of purses. Let's do what we got to do. He might be right, but he sure said it. He said, "I ain't gonna do a day in jail."
Damn.
That's all right, but you gonna have to pay that IRS that money though. You gonna do that. You gonna do that, or your ass will be going to jail.
Right.
You are going to pay that landlord that $75,000. You are going to pay them. Because guess what? They are going to do what they got to do to get their money. They're going to keep filing on you, and they're going to turn around and hit. Because after so long, I forgot how it worked. You can garnish a person's wages. You can file for that. You understand? And $75,000, he's definitely gonna garnish your bank account, boy.
Oh yeah.
You thought you didn't pay the IRS they money. See, they came for it, and guess what? That landlord, they gonna what was it, Green Acres? They coming for their money too. You understand? That's why they call Green Acres, because they into money too. That's why your rent was $14,000 goddamn dollars. You know?
Right.
That's insane. But listen, man, do not go to church ever again in life. Replace your church service with the truth. And the truth is found in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana, man. And with that, we gone, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.